Say you've got a real sweet tooth and only chocolate is going to satisfy it. Well, everybody knows now, and if you don't, jump on board. Dark chocolate, 70% cocoa content or greater, is a health food now. It has theobromine in it, which is a fat burner. Healthy snack options. We all should know by now you should be eating 5 to 6 times a day. But what exactly are you eating? Are you eating meals or snacks? Eating 5 to 6 times a day is one of the secrets to keeping your metabolism stoked, to keeping it fired up, to keeping your body never always knowing that it's going to be fed so that it's not trying to store fat. The more you're eating just little amounts grazing throughout the day, you're teaching your body less and less to store fat. And you're going to set your metabolism on fire. Anyway, you need some healthy snack choices. It can't always be meals. So today that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you some healthy snack choices. I showed you our first healthy snack option, air popped popcorn with our secret sauce. It only took 5 minutes to make. So healthy, such a zingy flavor, you're not going to be able to get enough of it. Okay, so say you're not into that type of snack, you want something a little more crunchy. Here's some other options right now. Raw walnuts, raw almonds. These, while yes, they are mostly fat and calorically dense, they are jammed, packed with nutrition, and the fats they possess are the unsaturated, healthy type of fats. They even have some essential fatty acids. They have zinc, fiber, and protein in them. You can't go wrong. I'm going to go ahead and say eat as much as you want, unless you have some sort of colon issue like diverticulitis or something like that. Enjoy. Notice I said raw. They're also unsalted. Feel free to add a little bit of sea salt. So that's not your thing. You want something different? Why not try some cinnamon rice cakes? As crunchy as you want. Let's lower the glycemic index with some raw almond butter or raw peanut butter. If you want something sweeter, throw some honey or agave nectar on top of it. That's a real healthy snack right there. You've lowered the overall glycemic load of the meal. It's crunchy. You've got your fat satiation with almond butter or peanut butter, and then you've got your sweet with the honey or the agave nectar, both low glycemic index sweeteners and packed with nutrients. Okay, moving on. Say you've got a real sweet tooth and only chocolate is going to satisfy it. Well, everybody knows now, and if you don't, jump on board. Dark chocolate, 70% cocoa content or greater, is a health food now. It has theobromine in it, which is a fat burner. It's got a little bit of caffeine, just the right amount. It's rich in arginine. It's going to dilate your blood vessels, which is good for heart health. It's got all kinds of flavonols and antioxidants in it. More antioxidants, David Wolf, author of Naked Chocolate, taught me, it has more antioxidants than green tea. So have a couple squares of this. There's not as much sugar in it as you think. There's only 20 grams of sugar in this entire bar, okay? After you get used to dark chocolate, you're not going to want milk chocolate anymore. Okay, moving on. Say that's still not enough. Say you want something like ice cream. That's what you got to have, okay? Take a little bit of all-natural yogurt. Mix some low-fat cottage cheese in it. This is a great protein source right here. It also has probiotic beneficial bacteria in it. This type of protein, cottage cheese, is great before bedtime because it congeals in the stomach, so it's a time-release protein that digests very slowly. When you mix these two together, it's very creamy and cold, and it can almost satisfy you like ice cream can if you're trying to look for a healthy alternative. Throw a little bit of whole grain crunchy cereal in there. Throw some blueberries in there, whatever you want. I even throw a scoop of protein powder in there and a little flaxseed oil, lower the overall glycemic load even more, and now it's even more nutrient dense. Okay, fruit. Whole fruit, my friends, is always a welcome snack choice. Always. Packed with so many phytonutrients, so many antioxidants, fights cancer, you can't go wrong. I'm always welcoming fruit. You can lower the glycemic index if you want by adding peanut butter or almond butter again, but the fructose type of sugar in fruit has to be processed through the liver during digestion, so it has a lower glycemic index than refined white sucrose sugar. Okay, moving on. Sometimes you're traveling, you're driving, Pick out one of your healthiest bars. Make sure there's no junk or crap in it. I use greens bars. There's like 10 different vegetables in these bars and they taste great. They either have an almond butter or peanut butter base with dates and figs and all kinds of things. Some people are big into cheese. There's nothing wrong with these string cheese. My kid can't get enough of them as long as you're not lactose intolerant. Calcium rich. There's some protein in there. Yeah, there's some fat. But everybody knows that CLA is a good type of fat in dairy products. So go for that. You can always get organic. The hard-boiled egg. Perhaps nature's most perfect protein. The yolk is good now. Some say it was always a good type of fat. The yolk is rich in lecithin and beta-carotene and other protein and good essential fatty acids. You can even get them enriched with essential fats now. Throw a little sea salt on this or Bragg's liquid aminos. Tasty snack, high in protein, about 12 grams of protein in a hard-boiled egg. Dried fruit, again, if you're traveling, I like to eat some prunes. The fiber is always good, high in potassium, high in all kinds of nutrients. You don't need to refrigerate it, packs into any bag. That's all we have time for, folks. I just showed you so many snack and meal options. There's a whole bunch more. We'll get to them next time. Many of these snack choices and meal suggestions are in our book, How Much Fat Are You Carrying? DestinationHealthPlus.com. There's also a glycemic index of foods chart, so you can find out the glycemic index, what kind of insulin response you're going to get, especially if you're insulin resistant or pre-diabetic. I'm Max Wettstein with Destination Health Plus and Max Wettstein Fitness. Until next time, thanks for making popcorn with me, and we'll see you back here in Encinitas later.